What's good? What's good? We're gonna talk about entrepreneurship, how the Matrix despises entrepreneurs. Like, the Matrix wants us stuck at on these jobs, these plantations. They want because that's having us stuck at these corporations, these jobs, these dead end jobs. That's why they call them dead end because they're these jobs represent death. Like then they call it the night shift, the graveyard shift, because it's a graveyard, it's a cesspool. Like, yeah, this matrix don't want us to be entrepreneurs. They want us stuck on their jobs. They want us to spend majority of our lives stuck at one job, working 50, 60 hours a week. That's meaningless. They don't want us being creative. They want us on a plantation being creative for them. They know we creative beings down here. They know we like to, that's what we do. We do it naturally. We create things. And they want to take that away from us. So this is why they don't want us to be entrepreneurs. Because when you become an entrepreneur, that means it means you're saying to the matrix, hey, I'm an independent thinker. I want to be independent across the board. I want to do my own thing. I don't want to go work at a desk job. I don't want to be a part of the rat race, the 9 to 5 office desk job, corporation job. What's up, King Trail, bro? Uh yeah, they want us to be like just broke down. After if you work at a job 20 years, think about it. You're broken down. You're broken physically, mentally, and spiritually sometimes. I done had jobs to where I done argued with the boss. Like, me and the boss never got along. I've been hated at every job I've ever worked at my entire time being here in this matrix. I've never, like, the bosses have always hated my guts. Even my coworkers, I never really fit in nowhere. Everywhere I ever worked. That's because they don't want somebody that's gonna go against them. They want somebody that's gonna be willing to take it up to, they want somebody that's gonna be willing to take it up the wazoo for a check. They want to see how far you gonna go for a check. That whether that means them talking crazy to you, disrespecting you as a man or a woman, them telling you what you can and can't do with your time. How can somebody just schedule? How can you? They say I'm gonna look at my work schedule. How can somebody just schedule you to work for 2 3 weeks without like getting consenting with you, saying, "Hey man, when can you work these days? You can't work these days." How can somebody just take your time like that? We know time really don't exist because we know this is a slave realm. This is a prison. So of course, when you go to these jobs, you're gonna be treated just like that, a slave. Sometimes worse. Depends on the manager you have or the coworkers you surrounded by, but most of the time they're gonna be zombies. They're gonna be compliant NPC bots, zombies, whatever you want to call them. So they expect you to have the same mindset. So if they already look at you as if you the walking dead when you come on the job, what you think they're gonna treat you? People say, "Oh, we need to be paid more." No, they're not gonna. This matrix is not gonna pay nobody more than what. No, because they already look at it. At the masses as the walking dead. That's why we call it corporations, a bunch of bodies. Huh. Bunch of John Does. That's why I don't care. I don't care for the whole. That's why I started my own thing. I know I don't have a multi-million-dollar company. Out of my company's not worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not rich by a long shot. I still struggle at times, but I rather struggle and have my own business than struggle having to work a 9 to 5 job at a multi-billion-dollar corporation and not get done right, not get treated fair, get treated worse than slave, inhumane. So I rather just struggle and be independent and be entrepreneur than do the whole 9 to 5 rat race. Uh, that's because I seen it. It took me a while to get it. I'm like, hold on, why am I letting? We talk about these celebrities selling their souls. When people say, "Oh, the celebrity sold out," well, you can sell your soul too at working at Amazon. You can sell your soul working at McDonald's. All it takes for them to do is come to you. Say you start out low flipping burgers and you work at McDonald's, right? They come to you and say, "Hey, you want this management? You want this manager position? You want to get paid 20 25 an hour?" You gotta take the juice though. If you want that raise, you want to be made manager. Some people will literally sell their soul to become a manager at McDonald's. Real shit. So people say rappers sign 360 contracts and see 360 deals. People sign them every day. People sign that every day. Zombies sign that every day going to these jobs. People caught up in the in the so-called celebrity gospel. They record label ain't doing them right. Well, how's your job doing you? Your job's making billions a year, and they giving you crumbs. Yeah, it's facts, bro. That's facts, man. Yeah. Uh, yeah. This Matrix. They don't. This Matrix does not. The God of this world is a slave master. So what do you expect? Like I said, what do people expect when you go fill out a job application, and what do you expect your boss to be? Your boss is going to be a slave master, just like the God of this realm. It's common sense. Now, I'm not saying entrepreneurship is for everybody. I'm not saying it's for everybody because only reason why I did it is because I had a few extra coins saved up in the bank at the time. So that's why it was easier for me to get off the plantation and say, "Hey, I'm done. I don't want to. I'm trying to gain some more of my independence back because you lose independence, you lose self. You can even lose morals working at a job because you'll be doing shit that you wouldn't do. I feel like the people at these jobs are worse, sometimes worse than the people in the streets because you're gonna lose your morals. You'll throw your coworker under the bus to your boss just to look good, just to be patted on the back. That's some snaky shit to do. But you gotta think, you got zombies and bots out here to do this every day at these jobs. That's why I left the 9 to 5 rat race. Like I was disgusted. I got tired of seeing these demons, these devils bring people like all managers are devils. I don't give a shit what you say. Your manager, your boss is the devil. I don't care. They can be nice, but push come to shove, they will fry your ass. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you hang with this person or everything, y'all buddy. No, your boss is the devil. And I seen this over the years, and I just got tired of it. I was disgusted. I said, "Wow, why do these devils keep bringing their family members in? I've been here 10 years. I'm still making 16, 15 an hour, but they bring their family member in and make them manager. They get paid vacation. They get all the credentials." I'm thinking to myself, "Damn, well, like it's not fair. It's not fair game in the Matrix. It's not fair game here at all." So that's why I don't care. That's why I don't care to be at somebody's job making crumbs anymore because I know the truth now. I can see it. But I know sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. But in a perfect world, so called, everybody should like just be able to be entrepreneurs, and whatever you create, whatever you make, whatever company business model you create, you can eat off that. Everybody should be able to do this though. It shouldn't be. This matrix is so controlled. The simulation is so controlled. They got the 9 to 5 rat race. Just think about it, rat race. They calling the masses a bunch of rats. So they saying, "Hey, we got a lab over here. We got a 3D reality lab down here. It's a video game simulation. We're gonna put all you rats in this simulation. We're gonna call it a rat race. You're gonna be racing to this meaningless 9 to 5 job. Some people will get in their car in the morning and be willing to they willing to die in traffic trying to get to this fucking slave plantation to this job. Y'all be seeing them in the morning going 100 miles down the expressway, rushing trying to get to the damn job. Going a going 150 miles trying to get to the job, willing to kill themselves and everybody else around them just to keep this meaningless ass job. Because what is a job? Employee means slave. Job means just over broke. That means just over broke. People spend 30, 40. I know somebody been at their job 25 years. 25 years, and I asked this person all the time, do you feel betrayed? This person told me, "No, my boss treat me good." I'm like, I thought to myself, "Damn, I'm literally in a slave I'm literally in a slave realm." Like, and I told this person, I said, if you could take a camera and videotape your life for the past 20 years, and they gave you and you watched the footage for the whole 20 years. I said, what would your life be? I said, what would you be doing most of the time if you watched that footage? Oh, I would be working. I said, yeah, that sounds like a slave. Your life is a slave movie. Huh? Like your people, like your life, like our lives, like in this Matrix, will be a slave movie because that's all I did for 10 years. All I did was work, sleep. Sometimes if I had free time, I could go consume, go out with the family, do the family thing, go out to eat. But most of the time, I was just so caught up in my job. I was working 10 hours a day, 6, 7 days, 6 days a week sometimes. I would come here literally just to sleep, get back up, repeat, do the same thing all over again. It was like it was repetitive, and that shit can make you mentally and physically sick if you don't like if you don't have the mental capacity to take it. Because some people like it. I mean, to each his own. But I never could grasp it. I never could embrace it because I knew, like, man, what am I doing? Like, why am I having to sit here and work all these hours anyway? They say work hard, things will get better. No, it seems like you work harder, you get poorer. And the people that don't work hard, the people that don't have skills, these demons, these devils, let me tell you, reptilians and devils, they get all the high paying jobs. Like zombies, they get high paying jobs. Devils and demons, they get high paying jobs here in the Matrix. Now, real people like me and real people like some of y'all, no, we don't get to make the we don't get to make the money. We get put on the back burner. Yeah, only demons, devils, and zombies get the 500K a year job. They get so called, they get blessed by the Matrix, where they really getting be less. They less. If you really want. But yeah, man, I just got sick of that shit, man. I'm like, man, what am I doing? Like, and people don't even know, like, if they really look back at their lives, that their lives would be a slave movie. It would be a slave documentary. Because what's the only thing they're gonna be seeing when they look at that? Like I said, when they look at the footage, they're gonna be working all day, every day for nothing, just to pay a Matrix bill on a free plane. This plane was created for free. So you having to pay for natural resources, water. Pretty soon they're gonna make the masses. They're gonna make us start paying for air. They're gonna put tax on it. They're gonna put an air tax. And the zombies gonna support it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They tell you to work hard, you get ahead, man. No, man, that's false. The American dream, yeah, it is a dream because it's an illusion. We in a matrix. We in a computer. We in a 3D reality. The American dream, yeah, you gotta be sleep, really dead asleep to believe that shit. The American dream ain't. Let me tell you what the American dream is. The American dream is a lie. The American dream consists of buying, getting a house, getting a mortgage, paying mortgage, making monopoly money, getting into all this debt. You get into so much debt you can't, because you want to consume and keep up with the Joneses. So you're gonna do everything you got to do to maintain this lifestyle. You're not doing it for you. You doing it for everybody else. You're not even doing it for yourself. People go buy these big cars and these big houses and all this shit, these clothes, designer. They not even buying this shit for themselves to make themselves happy. They buy it to make their neighbors, their friends, their family, their co-workers. They do it to make them jealous, supposedly. In all reality, people not jealous. People not jealous. I'm like, zombies get jealous of material. I don't. I'm looking at it like, man, you the fool because you just bought a $100,000 car. Now you have to pay on this for 10 years. You got a yoke of iron on your neck now. You chained to this car. Same thing with a house. What's the average loan on a house? 25 years, 30 years? I think 30 years. Say you sign a mortgage at 50 years old, and they tell you pay on this mortgage for the next 30 years. You pay on this house for 30 years. You can own it. You 50 years old. You never know. The Matrix will make it to where something happens to you the way before you can pay that house off. Supposedly, you can't own nothing in this Matrix anyway. That's a lie. But they'll make it to where you can't. They'll sabotage you and make it to where you lose the house, you lose everything, so they take it back. That's why we don't. That's why I say you won't own nothing and be happy. Yeah, I'm happy not to own nothing here. Who wants to own something in a fucking video game? Huh? Ain't that what they holler? You will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, I don't. I don't own shit here. You're right. Why I want to own nothing? Why I want to own something in the simulation? Why? It makes no sense. That's why I told you I don't care to work at a job no more. I'm good. I'm content with what I'm doing now. Real shit. But no, the Matrix don't like independent people at all. They don't like entrepreneurs because entrepreneurship represents being independent. They don't like this Matrix. Don't like. They don't like independent thinkers. People like me. People that think for themselves. Critical thinkers. They don't like anything that has to do with individualism. The Matrix is against because you're not a part of the hive mentality no more. You're not going along with the rest of the sheep or zombies no more. You're not in a trance. You don't want to follow the crowd into damnation. Working a 9 to 5 job every day. I know we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes because we forced to pay rent. We forced to consume down here in this matrix. So I know we gotta do what we gotta do just to maintain some shelter. But god damn, man, when does this shit end? People say slavery ended during the so-called Emancipation Proclamation. That's a bunch of nonsense. Slavery is alive and well. You stuck at a job all day. You are enslaved. We are enslaved. That these jobs enslave us. They take so much from us. It took me a while to bounce back from the last job I worked at. Mentally, not physically. Physically, I'm straight, but mentally, it took me a while to bounce back. These devils at these fucking jobs, when they once they sense to who you they once they peep who you really are, they get hip to who you are. They gonna be on you. They gonna be like flies on shit. You're gonna be getting attacked. Your coworkers gonna be sabotaging you. So and so ain't do this. So and so late. I used to have somebody waiting at the fucking door. When I go, I was late to work every day. I ain't gonna lie, cause I didn't give a shit. Huh? I didn't, I didn't take. I never took it serious. So when I was a chef, I was late every day. I just didn't care. I didn't care. But I had this one agent, this zombie, my coworker, would be at the front door keeping tabs on me, watching me pull up, calling the boss. Yeah, he just got here, but he was late though. Made sure they threw that in there. Yeah, he just got here, but he was late though. Made sure they threw that shit in there. Trying to sabotage me. And it was just constant every day. I was like, man, I was waking up around this time too. I was waking up consciously around this time too. I think they was on to me, especially when this happened right in the middle of the pandemic too. It's like the last real job I worked at, and they was trying to force me to wear the mask. And I said, I'm not like I'm not bound down. I'm not trying to look like I'm not like I can't breathe for one. Why would I put a mask on for two? I feel like that's violating my human rights. I'm like now I know I'm a sovereign being, but I feel like damn, I'm not. They want to see these bosses, these devils at these jobs, these managers and shit. They want to see how much you. They want to see how far they can get you, how much they can get you to do before you break. So real shit. They want to see how far they can go. Literally, they want to see if you gonna get down on your hands and knees and kiss their feet. It's some workers, it's some of my coworkers that literally did that. They would sniff the boss's ass literally. At this one job I worked at, this one chick, she would literally follow the boss everywhere the boss went. Literally everywhere. The boss go this way, she right behind her. Like I'm like, God damn, man. Huh. I'm like, wow. I'm like, man, ain't enough money in the world that would make me just sell out like that to kiss another grown man or another grown woman's ass for a fucking check. But when what I told y'all, people sell out. People sell out. And guess what? The same zombie that I said, I'm telling y'all that follow the boss around everywhere, they made this person's like the head honcho at that company now. Like one of the head honchos. But I wonder what this person had to do behind the scenes to get elevated like that so quick. But when I was there, I wasn't even considered But when I worked at this company, I wasn't even considered even being made manager or any type of, and I had the most experience. One, because I'm native or so-called black. We so-called black people, we go at these jobs, they bias towards us, especially being in the cooking industry. Especially like I'm telling y'all from personal experience. If you so-called a melanated person and you go into one of these jobs and you have like any type of cooking experience or anything, just any type of job, they're gonna be biased towards you. Especially them, it just depends on the setting you in too. Especially if it's more, of other races at this job than you. You're gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole just based off of that. Real shit. But yeah, I'll never go back to working full time. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the Matrix. Yeah, the Matrix don't like entrepreneurs. They'll try to sabotage you when you do start your own business. So called, like me, when I started my own business, I was getting sabotaged. Like I would go to certain places. I watch windows, right? So I would go to certain places, and so certain places would turn me down. And I'm like, that's the Matrix trying to stunt my growth. I'm talking about when I first started my business. But I'm so persistent. I'm so consistent. I have will. I have hunger to. So I overrode that bad luck the Matrix tried to put on me, and I got the contracts. But when I first started, the Matrix caught on to me. They knew I was trying to like start my own business and be independent. So they wasn't trying to like nobody wasn't trying to give me no money at first. But me being me, I went full throttle and just got, I kind of got lucky. But yeah, man. But if anybody else working a job, man, my best advice to y'all, man, is if you got some bread saved up, always look to do something on the side, like independent, just to get your feet, just to get your foot wet. You can you can sell candles. You can do all type of things we can do. It's just we don't have the time to be creative and really sit down and think about business models we want to do because we get caught up in a job. And it's easy to get sucked into a job all because your life is based around this one job. Say you're working 70 hours a week, 6 days a week. I've seen people work this many hours. I've done it before, shit. But how can you be creative? How can you have time to think about anything else but working and paying a bill if that's all you doing? You just like you in a trance. They put us under a spell purposely. That way, that's all we think about. That's why it's more zombies inside of this matrix than it is people that's consciously woke. For one, they got these people. They got us stuck at a job all day, worried about fucking consuming. So how? So you see how easy it is for them to keep this illusion going. But yeah, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur till the day I leave this place. I don't see myself because I like it too much. The only bad thing about being an entrepreneur is if I fuck up, it's on everything falls back on me. Like if I don't get, I really have to get out here and put my foot in the so-called dirt, not dirt on the so-called pavement to to make a buck. Opposed to like if you work a job, it's more like you have a guaranteed check. But even then, you're not guaranteed a check even if you work a job because your boss can be an asshole. You can get fired. Anything can happen. So I think people we get comfortable. That's why most of the masses get comfortable with just working a 9 to 5 job because they know it's gonna be a check there every week, every 2 weeks. But who's to say that company closes down? Who's to say your coworkers and your boss and everybody's a bunch of zombies? You don't want to be there no more. So if you have your own company, you do what you want to do. You work with who you want to work with. You create your own environment. You know, you're not forced to be around pieces like people that you're not forced to be around a bunch of zombies. You create your own atmosphere when you're an entrepreneur. I know for a fact I do. What's good? What's good? What's good? Echoes of peace. Yeah, but that's what like I was like damn, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, when you yeah, but the only that's what I'm saying. The only bad side of the be like being an entrepreneur, having your own business is that is if you don't make money, you just it's you shit out of luck. But the best thing about it is it's more pros than it is cons. So that's why the Matrix hates entrepreneurs because it benefits me more. It benefits you more than it benefits the Matrix. It benefits the Matrix you being stuck at a job all day being a slave. That's what benefits the Matrix. That's what benefits the God here, because you getting loosed on for one. You go to work, have a bad day, they'll turn the Matrix will turn your boss. Your boss gonna be an agent. Your boss will be an agent. So they already got the thought put in your head. If you as soon as you walk in the door, they're gonna be on you trying to piss you off, make you mad. How many times I heard my coworkers say, "Hey man, I can't stand the boss, man." They always because the boss is an agent. You there mad as shit at the job. It's times that where I was back there throwing pots, throwing spatulas, because the boss done pissed me off. Lucian on me. That's the Matrix Lucian on me. That's why I said. That's why this place hates entrepreneurs. They want you at a job so they can, especially if you won't, so they can loose on you. Yo, patient friend Kurt. Shout out. Appreciate that, Echoes of Peace. What's up, boxing wizard, bro? But yeah, it's times where I was cooking, right? Because before I started my window cleaning company, I wanted to do like a food truck. I wanted to like do a food truck because my heart is in cooking. I love to cook. That's what I do. That's what I did for years. And I learned for free. I learned everything that a chef learns going to a so-called culinary art school. I learned all of that plus more for free. I learned that from an older gentleman, and I still keep in touch with this dude to this day. He took me under his wing. He taught me everything there is about cooking professionally. I knew how to do it already at home, but I learned to trade for free, and my heart was always in it because I love just I cook from the soul. I cook with soul. People always told me that too, man. You put so much soul into your cooking. They're like, man, we rather have your food because you put so much soul into it. Like you put because that's what I did. I just put so much care into my entrees, and I like seeing people eat my food and have joy and bring happiness. But my love for cooking, kind of diminished dealing with these demons at these jobs, dealing with these devils, these zombies at these jobs. Just being, not being able to be me for one, and then them trying to slave me out, them being on to me, knowing who I am, and trying to like go full throttle and just slave me out. You know, not caring. These places don't have no empathy. They don't have no compassion for us. They don't have no compassion for us. That's why we call them corporations. You actually think if you work at Amazon, who's Amazon owned by? Amazon is owned by Jews. Jews is the gatekeepers here in the Matrix. These are all reptilians. These are all Satan's chosen. A Jew is really Satan's chosen. So these people, these can't even call them people. These zombies, these reptilians, they own Amazon, own all these big corporations, and in return, we go work at these places. So how you think they gonna do us? For one, the pay's gonna be shitty, and for two, you're gonna have to really do some soul selling. You really gonna have to get down with the get down if you want to make it anywhere at these jobs. It's people that's really, I know this for a fact. It's people that done sexual favors just to become a manager or just to get a pay raise at a job. They don't make people do all type of sadistic shit behind closed doors just to become manager, man. Why go through all that? Why go through all that having to work for a pervert? This motherfucker might be a pervert and wants you to come to their house and you do a sexual favor just to get a pay raise. So why put yourself through all that when you can just own your own thing? Own your own company, do your own thing. It's not owned by a Jew. It's not owned by a demon. Let it be owned by a real soulful person. My company's owned by me. I'm a real person here in the Matrix. So that makes it even better. So I treat people I treat people with empathy. I treat people with compassion. I treat people with respect, opposed to some billionaire owned company that's owned by demons. That's gonna do their workers bad. So you want to go live, bro? When right now? But yeah, I just want to get on here and talk about how the Matrix don't like entrepreneurs. The Matrix don't like real people in. The Matrix despises real soul beings down here. The Matrix despises source players. The Matrix despises independent people. The Matrix despises critical thinkers, people that can actually formulate their own opinion. The Matrix hates people that start their own companies. The Matrix hates entrepreneurs. I'm telling you, because when I first started, I ain't get no support. When I first started my company, I ain't get no support. I thought to myself, damn, if I would have went to college and put the Satan's cube on top of my head, I would have got celebrated. I would have got celebrated. Going to college and graduating, that's failure to me now. That's you not. I mean, to each his own. This is my opinion. This is how I feel. But if somebody say I got a bachelor's degree, I graduated college, that's not, in my eyes, that's not being successful. That's going backwards, because now you in all this debt. You can't even take this degree. You spent $200,000 of more monopoly money for this degree. You probably don't spend $300,000 for this degree and monopoly money for this degree, and you can't even go get a job for $2 million a year. You're supposed to be able to double up, right? So why spend all these hundreds of thousands of dollars supposedly on this degree, and you can't even go take this degree and cash it in? At least make it to where, if I can't find a job that this degree paid, like if I can't find a job that suits this degree, at least make it to where I can take this so-called college degree, turn it in, and get some money. Wouldn't that make sense? They not gonna do it like that though. That's coming from a logical aspect. Like, damn, if I'm out here hustling and bustling, I can't find nothing. At least let me take this worthless degree, turn it in, and get $1 million for it. That way I can set something up for my kids. Me working at Amazon, me working at Burlington Coat Factory, it's not setting up nothing for my kids in this place. I got one kid, but me knowing what I love my child to death, but uh I want to be able to set something up for my child. That's why I started my own business too, so I can pass it down to her, and she can pass it down to her kids. It's our company, it's on our name. Opposed, even though I don't want to own nothing in this Matrix anyway. But I'm just saying, like, this is how I look at things now. You go work at Papa John's, you can't pass this company down to your kids. They're not gonna pay you what you're worth anyway. So yeah, bro, I got some crazy info. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'll let you know when I end this live, man. Yeah, I was gonna put on here earlier. Because I've been making videos 3 years, right? I started making videos. I know, I think I'm wrong. I started making videos 2.5 years ago, right? And I've never asked for no money. I never asked for donations. I don't put my Cash App, my Venmo, and none of that stuff on here, because I feel like knowledge is free, and I feel like I would be a greaseball to ask anybody for money, because I just feel like this knowledge is free. But I have been thinking about, like, damn, just post my Cash App on here one time, just to see who will support the channel. Just see like if y'all feel like my knowledge is worth something, worth some monopoly money, I'll post it on here one time. Take a few donations. That's if anybody else support. But I usually don't do that. I usually don't, make Patreons and stuff like that, because I be seeing shields. I see shield channels and agent channels get thousands of dollars for misinformation, for bullshit content. I try to get on here. Ain't no try. I get on here and I keep it raw as I can. you know. But I look around and I see these shield channels like Mag Bitter Truth and what's it called, Dollar Vigilante, and all these other bullshit shield channels get support. But I don't know. Something I've just been thinking about. You know, I probably won't do it. I'm just putting it out there in the universe. You know. But yeah, being an entrepreneur is the best road to go because it pisses the matrix off. So that's what makes me want to keep going the most. That's where I get my motivation from because I know I'm pissing off this matrix, and I'm pissing off the gatekeepers of this matrix because they want me. They really want me at somebody's job all day being a slave. They want me at somebody's job all day getting loosed on. They don't want me off the plantation. They don't want me, having my own company, doing my own thing because they don't sabotage me already. I don't lost a few contracts out of nowhere, like big contracts too. I lost one back in the summertime. I lost a contract last month, but I shake it off. I keep going. I know that I ain't gonna let them break me. If they couldn't break me at a 9 to 5 job, now that I own my own company, they not gonna be able to break me when they try to sabotage me and make me lose certain contracts. I just smile, I laugh about it, I catch it. I'm like, all right, I see what y'all trying to do. I'm a hustler. I know how to. I'm a go getter. I always been that way, so I know how to go get it. So this matrix can't, they can't make me. They can't break me. But yeah, we got 5 people in here. Y'all get them likes up for me. We got 6 people in here. I was gonna do a live panel earlier, but I ain't know who would get on. I swear I wanted to do a live panel earlier, but I didn't know who would join. But yeah, if I'm thinking about doing that. If I post my Cash App tag one time, who gonna show the boy some love? Who gonna show the channel some love? Does anybody own their own business? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat own their own business? Has anybody owned their own business before? Anybody got any type of like business ideas, like something they want to do? I want to know what y'all want to. What's y'all business ideas like if y'all wanted to start your own business? Cause I know a lot of us sit around and think we brainstorm like man, get me the fuck off, get me out of this job. A lot of us dread going like then we dread. I used to dread going to work. I hated walking in the door. The whole ride to work, I'm sitting there mad, like man, why am I going to this place? I feel like I was going to do some time. Huh. I swear I put on everything I love, yeah. I put this on my soul. Every time I got in my car and I would commute to work, I feel like I was turning myself in to do 2 years. But I was just going to do 10 hours. I was like, man, what am I doing with my life? So you own with multiple business. That's what's up, Eternal Mother. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm thinking about posting my Cash App tag. I mean, if you send $1, I'm not asking for no hundred. I don't want no $100. I don't want no $200. I don't want 50 or 20. If you can send $2, I just want to know that my channel will get support. It's not really about the monopoly money. Yeah, what businesses did you own? Are you still an entrepreneur currently to this day? That's what's up, man. To see other conscious people, other woke people own their own business. Because we should, especially us, especially the real spiritual people, we shouldn't be working in no 9 to 5 period. Because they gonna be like I said earlier. They once they realize you're a real person, once a zombie, once you at a job and a zombie realize that you a real person, they pick up on you. It's a they live network. I got one they can see. These people are at these bots are at these jobs. They know they see your light shining when you come in the door. We got one that can see right here. Let's make their life a miserable hell. That's what they did to me. But they did me a favor though. That's what gave me the motivation to start my own business because I got tired of being harassed. I got tired of being hassled. I got tired of being, sabotaged. I would get told on every day. When I worked at a job, my coworkers would tell on me every day. I would literally hear them in the next room gossiping about me. Kentrell, he didn't turn the lights off last night. Kentrell, he left the heat lamp on all night. What you gonna do? You gonna write him up? I've heard. If I'm lying, I'm flying, y'all. We know I don't have wings, so I can't fly. I literally heard one of my zombie coworkers say, "Hey, he left the lights on all night last night. You got to write him up. He keep doing it, like begging to get, like trying to get me out the door. They did not want me in the building. What's up, Truther? What's up? What's up? What's up? They did not want me in the building. I'm telling y'all, one time I was in there talking some conscious shit, right? I'm in there talking some woke shit one time to a coworker. I thought I could trust this person. I was just telling them surface level shit. I wasn't really going deep. I was just like, yeah, outer space is fake. It's not real. I saw all that's an illusion. I say, ain't no such thing as none of that. It's all an illusion. And I was saying, like, telling them that the politicians, they all reptilians, just surface level. This person went back and told the head boss on me, right? The head guy from the top office came in, wrote me a letter. They wrote me out I shit y'all not. They wrote me a letter saying, Kentrell Dixon, do not talk about politics no more. Do not talk about conspiracy theories no more. Do not talk about any type of, like, telling me they wrote this all in a letter and hung it on the wall for everybody to see, like low key trying to embarrass me. So I came into work and I read this letter hanging on the wall. Everybody walking by seeing it, snickering and laughing and talking to each other, telling me not to talk conspiracy theories no more. You would be terminated. And I took that shit, balled up in the trash, threw it away. I'm just saying, this is one way. This is one of the ways that they spiritually attack conscious people at these jobs, these zombies, these devils. That's how they did me. Not to mention the whole pandemic, how they treated me with the fucking mask. But I stood up on all 10 toes. I stood up on all 10 toes though. I never bent over. I never got on my knees. I ain't sell out. I never, because it was never worth it to me. I seen other people do it. I seen other zombies do it. I never did it because I'm a real person. I use my discernment. I see things for what it is. Hey, Truth, I emailed you. I'm down to do live panel. Just need heads up. Yeah, I got you. I'll post in my comment in my community when I'm doing a live panel. What's today? What's today? Monday. I probably do one in the morning. Sometimes all these zombies have their little jobs. They are miserable vessels. Yeah, they miserable. Every zombie I worked at, every coworker I've ever had, they've all been miserable. They all been zombies. All they did was gossip. All they did. They would chase the boss around all day and I would never hang with them outside of work. No, I never sold out. I watched people do it for years, sell out for a measly $500 Christmas bonus. But they would have to go in there and do all type of probably had to go smell the boss's ass. The boss probably make them lick their feet for a whole hour. Get on your fucking feet, peasant. Lick my goddamn feet. Huh. I'm just hypothetically speaking, but in some cases we know this is true. We know people do this for less. People did it for the juice. How many people sold out to keep their jobs because they were scared? How many people sold out and took the juice because they were scared of losing their jobs? They had the opportunity to say no. They had the opportunity to tell the Matrix no. What they do? They bowed down to these devils, to the reptilians, to these clones. They bowed down and took the jab for that bullshit job. I said I had it in my mind. If a push came to shove, they try to come to me and say, "Hey, if you don't take this juice, you're not keeping this job." I was willing to go out. I was willing to say, "Man, fuck it." I already had it in my head, in my conscious mind, in my subconscious. How many people had a $100,000 a year paying job, and they came to them and say, "Hey, if you don't take 4 inoculations, you're gonna lose this job, and you can't come back." How many people bowed down, sold for that job, took that juice? How many people stood tall and said, "Hell no, I ain't taking it. Take that job, take that demonic job and shove it." Always remove my comments after they've been read. Don't trust. Yeah, YouTube full of shit. YouTube, I call it demon tube, devil tube, but I ain't I don't trip about them, man. This matrix complex is fuck way more than we see. Yeah, it's way more than what the regular eye can see. That's why I always talk entrepreneurship, man. I always talk being independent from this fucking place, because they don't want you being independent in no form, shape, or fashion. The matrix loves hive mentality, mindless crash dummies. If you have an empty mind, if you a crash dummy, you will be made head honcho at one of these corporations, at one of these jobs. If you come in acting like you know anything, if you have any type of knowledge about yourself, and you coming in one of these damn demonic jobs, they gonna pick up on you, and they gonna make your life hell. But if you come in there and you willing to lay down, and they see that you a good if they see that you a good obedient slave, oh man, yeah, you gonna get that management position. You gonna get you won't get bothered. If you come in there with some knowledge, they see that they can't bend you over and slave you out. Nah, you'll be public enemy number one. It's the same thing with it's the same thing with anything else. The Matrix sees people like us, beings like us. We consciously woke. We don't fit in. We don't fit in zombie land. We think outside of the norm. Don't we get hated? We get hated by appearance. We get hated by zombies just on that level. So just imagine going into a job and trying to act normal. They gonna see your aura. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna pick up on you. Real shit. If I do a panel in the morning, who all gonna join? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for joining the live. Shout out to King Trail. Shout out to Echoes of Peace. Shout out to my girl Truther. Shout out to Eternal Mother. Shout out to y'all. Much love, much love. Shout out to Boxing Wizard. Much love. Thanks for always holding my channel down. Yeah, but I'm to the point now to where I'm thinking about starting another. I'm thinking about starting another business. You gonna join, Truther? I know you're gonna join. You know. That's what's up. I'm in the Midwest. Um, but I'll probably do the panel in the. I don't know if I kind of want to do it tonight, but I kind of want to do it in the morning. I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. If I do it in the morning, it'll be around 8, 9 o'clock Eastern time. If I do it in the morning, if I do it tonight, it'll be around 8 o'clock Eastern time. But we'll see, because I really wanna holler at y'all. I wanna hear what y'all got to say. So and I love hollering. I love having panels and having y'all on. You say you ready? Matter of fact, you know what? You know what? What time is it? I'm gonna end this live here. And I'm gonna go set the panel up right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go do the panel right now. So y'all, I'm gonna go. I turn the mother. I'm gonna go ahead and do the panel right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this live down. I should wait. I don't know. Huh. I don't know what I want to do, man. I don't know if I want to keep this live going. But let me ask y'all one more question. Let me ask y'all one more question. Let me ask you one more question. Have when y'all did work at when y'all did work at some jobs, did y'all have to put up with that bullshit? He said back he said back and forth. Man, I want to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna set the stream yard up, man. Y'all go on over there. Y'all be waiting. So in the next 5 minutes, be looking out for a notification. I'm gonna go do the panel right now. Hold on. Said, dude, you brother, we here. I got you. But yeah, have any of y'all put up with bullshit at these demonic ass jobs? Did they try to slave y'all out? Every time I get on, hold on. Every time I get on, like, all right, my bad. I'm back. Yeah, my bad. My bad. All right, I'm gonna end this live, y'all. Y'all going over? Y'all get ready. You might receive a notification. I don't know because YouTube be playing, but I'm gonna set the panel up now. All right, I'll see y'all over there.